that I'm going to be talking to you guys about. So, first of all, I want to just go over two things. Something over about fair value gaps. All right, so you might be thinking to yourself, all right, I pretty much know everything about fair value gaps, but something I do want to talk to you guys about. As you guys can see, the market is live right now, and I'm going to be getting into why this is happening very soon. But let me inform you guys something. For fair value gaps, okay, you want to only be looking at fair value gaps on the highest time frame that they're visible. What is this going to do? It's going to provide you with real fair value gaps. So as you guys can see here, 3-minute fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, okay? No 15-minute fair value gap. So if you're going to be turning off this fair value gap, you're probably going to be looking at it on the 5-minute time frame. Okay, now if you zoom in on the 3-minute, you're going to obviously see that below the mitigation point, there's another fair value gap. So that's probably where you're going to actually want to enter. But fair value gaps are always strongest on the highest time frame that they are visible on. Now I'm going to be hopping into a liquidity guide. Alright, something very simple. Alright, as you guys can see here, this is main sell side. Okay, and this is sell side before this. Alright, so what price does a lot of times is it forms relative equal lows or highs, just like it did here. Okay, not to the tick, but what it's doing is it's making traders miss out on an opportunity. Okay, what is this thing? Oh, it's making traders miss out on an opportunity. So as you can see, this is sell side as well. As you can see, sell side liquidity got swept. Alright, let me go over something with you guys. Alright, a strategy. So this is for gold. This is the time period 21 to 22. Alright, 9 p.m. Eastern time to 10 p.m. Eastern time. What you're going to see in this time, this is a strategy. I don't want to leak. Here we go. GMC. Gold macro custom. Alright. A strategy where price during this time period runs to sell side or buy side liquidity, forming an imbalance. You set a limit order at the imbalance. Okay. And you want to see a turtle soup, preferably into a higher time frame PD array. So just a short term liquidity sweep. To the upside to the downside, it's going to form a PD array. You're either looking for cross candles, charted volume imbalance, or a fair value gap. Set a limit at the start of the imbalance after the liquidity sweep, and you're going to target the negative 2.5 deviation level. So if we look here, we see that at 9 p.m. Eastern time, we see price run to a clear draw on liquidity instantly. Okay, so what we can do is we can trade to the draw on liquidity, or you can do it how I recommend, which is finding the draw on liquidity. All right, I obviously see that this is the draw on liquidity. Okay, I'm looking for price to react in between these levels. All right, if it ran down just here, I'd also be looking for a trade. As you can see, we tanked through it. Okay, so let me lean back. My bad, guys. Give me a second. Ow. So I'm really doing y'all a favor by showing you guys this. I came up with this not too long ago. I'm gonna start trading it. I would be in this trade, like for reals, but I actually can't take this trade. I can show you guys why. As long as my information doesn't get leaked. Yeah, it doesn't. Alright, so this is an old funded account I haven't passed. And bro, I literally used all my margin today. So this is like what the account looks like going way back to when I first got it. I was like, this was like a huge losing streak, so I took a big break. I came back, I popped off quite a bit, and it's kind of been green since then, but I made 418 today on it. So I don't have enough margin for this trade. I literally have nothing. Anyways, though, the second you see price run to the draw on liquidity, you want to see the first 3-minute imbalance, alright? So this imbalance can be crossed candles, started volume imbalance, or a fair value gap, alright? As y'all can see here, we have a clear fair value gap. Okay? So that's where you're going to set a limit order. Now, you may be thinking to yourself, where's my stop loss? In a situation like this, price is going to sprint to the drawn liquidity. It's going to sprint. So, I can take you to some Y-back tests. Should be right here. Price doesn't really go up higher. This one, price does sweep. This one, price doesn't go up any higher. Price doesn't go up any higher. Price doesn't go up any higher. So if you guys want to put on the risk, you're going to have your stop loss below the fair value gap. Okay? Or not below the fair value gap, but you're going to want to set it up at lows, okay? And, or even not at lows. Like in this case scenario, probably I'd have it right there. Probably at the right here, right? Limit order gets hit. You see price do this, shoot up. You immediately move your stop loss here, possibly scale in a couple contracts or a couple lots. All right, then for the drawn liquidity, the move that for the take profit, to finding the drawn liquidity for the take profit, the move that shot to the liquidity is where you're gonna want to have your thing. So in this case scenario, I'm probably realistically targeting this. Okay, a lot of times price will actually go up and hit that negative 2.5 level. Some have even hit farther. This one hit negative 4.5 and rejected. That was a 1 to 30 if you would have hit it, but odds are I'm not hitting 1 to 30s. Because why would I ride that up to negative 4.5? But right here, as y'all can see, this average retracement in a trend is between 71% and 68%. As y'all can see, it lines up well with this order block. Or just this freaking, the high, like this relative equal high. So I'm just going to ride that up right to there. So if I was in this trade, this is what it looked like. Alright, realistically, I'm saying to myself right now, price, like what I'm saying to myself is, price isn't probably going to come back down here. Okay, I don't want to see I don't really want to see a retest back into this fair value gap. So I can move my stop loss here and then put this right here as stop loss. Okay. I don't want to see price get back down here. So this is where my stop loss is, a couple $100 in profit right now. But just for, the example, I'll keep my stop loss there for you guys. At the low of this candle, alright? What's that, like a 126? Not bad at all, boys. So I would be in this trade live, but I can't, which just sucks. Here's some more examples of it. So this is a book of my concepts. I will be giving you guys most of these in the future. It is a lot of pages, as y'all can tell. I'm going to be coming out with stuff very soon. Here it is, screenshot it. Example. Alright. Here's a freaking perfect example. I'm probably going to pass my account tomorrow with this because I'm going to hit a banging trade tomorrow. From what I can tell, it has a 100% hit rate. Highly doubt that's the case, but whatever. If you place this at the lows, I haven't had one loss trade, but if you place it like right there, like odds are you're going to get stopped out at some point. Obviously you're not going to enter with that much because this candle could just take an inverse. So if I were you, I'd be safe. I'd probably set it there. So it's actually a 1 to 6, but you obviously would scale into a 1 to 25. But yeah, boys, that's a strategy. Really simple. It's really just finding times where price just goes crazy. What is this? 15. Like, yeah, boys, it's like y'all just really gotta use your brains, man. Yeah, hope this video is helpful. I'm literally giving y'all a strategy. I've not taken one singular trade off this though. Only done back testing. And I would be in this trade, but I can't because my margin. But yeah, definitely look into this. Don't start trading it, but definitely look into it, bro. I've been popping off on this account. If we go to all, as y'all can see, this was like yesterday. I didn't do well yesterday, but I got back on my account like right here, or I don't know, where are the dates? Once it says 7, there should be a huge gap between 7 and 6. Yep, right there. 7. So this is where I got. Whoa! I did not know I had this big of a losing streak here. But this is where I got back on my account, boys. No, that's not true. I got it later. I got it on the 15th. Yeah, I think it was right here. Yeah, that makes more sense. So this is where I got back on my account, boys. And that's how we've been doing so far. So yeah. I'm definitely gonna pass this account soon and get a payout. Which sucks, bro. It sucks I've been on this account for so long. But other than that, my futures account is going pretty good. I don't want to show y'all the account balance because it comes up with the little pin over here. But I'm up like, bro, I wish I could be in this trade. Oh my gosh, I could pass my account. It's fine. But I'm up like 800 on the challenge. Profit target's 3K. There's 11 trading days left before school. And I could potentially pass it in 2 trading days, leaving me 7. Which I highly doubt I'm going to get a payout. Definitely going to be getting a payout in Forex before the Top Step account. But yeah, boys. I'm going to let y'all go.